everybody, my name is Roy and welcome to Roy Meets World. This is a monthly vlog series on the Attractions Magazine channel, and today I'm at Magic Kingdom because I want to do something kind of fun today. It's not really going to be a challenge more than it is just a curiosity. So I've been coming to Magic Kingdom kind of a lot, and I'm sure that a lot of people that are watching this have been coming to Magic Kingdom since the beginning. And a while ago I did a video on the opening day attractions of Magic Kingdom. I want to kind of do a tour of the decades here at Magic Kingdom today. So how I want to do this is I want to showcase various Magic Kingdom attractions throughout the years in 5-year increments, more or less, because not every attraction opened on a very specific time frame. There are some years where attractions didn't open for a few years. So I'm going to start opening day 1971, then I'm going to move on to the 1975, 1980, 1985, so on and so forth. So every 5-ish year increments, maybe with some liberties, kind of rounding up, rounding down, but ultimately I just want to show an evolution of rides at Magic Kingdom and what we've kind of grown to anticipate and expect in terms of the caliber of quality and storytelling and immersion that Disney has offered here at Magic Kingdom. So my first stop is going to be over in Adventureland at the Jungle Cruise. Alright, heading into Adventureland for what is, in my opinion, one of the very best rides in all of Magic Kingdom. There is a very realistic possibility that that weather is going to disrupt this ride, but I'm doing it. This is Jungle Cruise, the world famous Jungle Cruise.
I don't like to fly though. They love it.
We're doing a rain dance, it's not working. Coming up on your left is Inspiration Falls. And you know, a lot of people ask me, Skipper Bella, why do you call it Inspiration Falls? And well, legend has it that if you stare at it long enough, it will inspire you to go deeper and deeper into the jungle. I'll head over to my camera and grab a few supplies like snake repellent and oh no, would you look at that? I heard these guys to break him for me. Looks like they've broken just about everything. You know, the bright side, couldn't get my Jeep started this morning. Looks like they got it to turn over. Well, right here we have an African bull elephant. Do you know how I can tell it's an African elephant? We are in Africa, so someone's paying attention. They're actually very intelligent creatures. They know all sorts of tricks. Alright, ready? Speak. Okay, louder. Now spray the boat. Those lions are looking after that sleeping zebra. Isn't that adorable, you guys? Yeah, I mean, he sure looks dead. Tired, yeah, dead tired. So I think we should let him rest. Is that lost safari we were looking for? You know, I told those guys not to get in an argument with the rhino because he always gets his point across in the end. Oh no. Guys, I think that might be the ambush. Everyone get down real low. Yeah, get down! Don't worry about looking stupid. I'm already doing that for you. We've made it to the Indian elephant bathing pool. Feel free to take as many pictures as you'd like. Yeah, they do all have their trunks on. You know, a lot of people think that it's water that's coming out of their trunks, but it's not. Looks like we may have a couple troublemakers up ahead here. You know, sometimes the elephants do try and spray the boat, so just on the lookout. Alright, well I think we should be okay. Well, no visit to the jungle would really be complete without saying hi to Trader Sam. You know, Sam's actually the head salesman here at the jungle, but unfortunately, business has been shrinking lately, so he has this really good deal going on. 2 of his heads for just 1 of yours.
So there you go, that was the world famous Jungle Cruise, an opening day attraction here at Magic Kingdom, which was October 1st, 1971. Now I'm going to skip forward a couple years to the 1975 time era, and I'm going to go to Tomorrowland to ride the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover, which it's had a few names every now and then, but right now it's called the TTA People Mover, and that opened up on July 1st, 1975. So off to Tomorrowland. Alright, so I'm making my way across the hub over into Tomorrowland to go hop on the People Mover. And it's kind of weird. It just started raining for about 15 seconds and then it stopped. I tell you what, it may be October, but that Florida summer heat and temperature and humidity is still very much a thing here. Alright, here I go, the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover.
We invite you to sit back, relax, and enjoy your Grand Circle tour of Tomorrowland.
Alright, I'm the lead car today. I haven't been a lead car in so long. This is great. My view is so unobstructed. I get to see everything. I love it. It's kind of interesting because 1975 was actually a pretty good year for Tomorrowland, because in addition to the Tomorrowland Transit Authority People Mover, the Wedway People Mover, Space Mountain was also built in 1975. as was the Carousel of Progress over there that was kind of moved over here. You know, I feel really fortunate that we still have the People Mover here comparatively to Disneyland that doesn't have theirs anymore, because the People Mover is arguably one of the most perfect rides here in Magic Kingdom. Always a minimal wait. You can always walk right onto it more or less, and it's just always moving. It's a reasonably long experience, and you just get to sit down and relax. Alright, so that was my very relaxing and rejuvenating trip on the People Mover. My hair's still a little bit wet because it did rain for like 10 seconds earlier, but it should dry out because my next stop is going to be over in Frontierland for Big Thunder Mountain Railroad, which opened up September 23rd, 1980. So let's go do that. And to get over to Big Thunder Mountain, I have to go back through the hub and then over through Liberty Square to Frontierland. Alright, made my way across the park. The weather's been really weird today comparatively to recently, but I'm making my way over to Big Thunder Mountain right over there. Alright, I'm in the line for Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Hopefully this isn't too long of a wait, but it usually isn't for Fast Pass. So there you go, that was Big Thunder Mountain Railroad. Now the next one is going to be kind of a stretch because nothing in Magic Kingdom opened in the 80s. They were kind of, I guess, more financially focused over on Epcot, which kind of makes sense, and then the impending opening of Disney's Hollywood Studios, then Disney MGM Studios. So a lot of the budget, a lot of the finances was going towards that, not as much Magic Kingdom. So again, nothing opened in the 80s in between this and a lot of stuff that happened in the 90s. So what I'm gonna go do next is I'm gonna go over to what is now the circus area, which was formerly Mickey's Birthday Land, Mickey's Toontown, and I'm gonna go to the Fantasyland Railroad Station because that opened up June 18th, 1988. That's as close as I can get to the 1985 time period. All right, once again making my way through the hub and past the castle and then into Fantasyland. So I'm in Fantasyland, and I'll tell you what, I was gonna ride at the Mad Tea Party this morning. I had a fast pass for it, but I ended up just skipping it and then hopping on the Jungle Cruise because I think that the Jungle Cruise is a little bit more iconically Walt Disney World opening day to me. But that's okay because they're both pretty iconic in their own ways. But now I'm coming back here to the Storybook Circus, which has had a few different iterations. But I'm heading all the way to the back to the train station. The Fantasyland station was added after the Main Street station and the Frontierland station, which is kind of interesting.
Looks like we're ready to embark on the next leg of our journey. Our destination is Main Street, USA. Now, everyone stay seated and keep your hands and arms, feet and legs inside the train at all times. And please keep an eye on your children. Sit tight. Keep your hands, arms, feet, and legs firmly inside the train. We're at Main Street Station right now, so wave goodbye. But if you stay on board long enough, why, sooner or later. We're headed for Fantasyland and to Main Street, USA. Everybody stay seated. Keep your hands and arms, feet, and legs safely inside the train. And as always, keep an eye on your little ones. Keep your eyes peeled for runaway mine train, Little Thunder Mountain Railroad. If you're staying aboard, our next stop is Main Street Station.
Well, folks, as we pull into Fantasyland Station, for your safety, please remain seated until we have come to a full and complete stop and until I give you guys the 2 magic words of all clear.
Alright, so the train just pulled away. I just took a lap around the park, got to see the sights and the sounds of a nice relaxing 20 minutes aboard the Walt Disney World Railroad. So my next stop is actually going to be back over in Frontierland doing Splash Mountain, which opened up on July 17th, 1992. I think the walk from the circus all the way back to Frontierland is going to be the longest walk that you could probably do in Magic Kingdom. So thankfully I have the power and the magic of editing. So here I come, Splash Mountain. All right, so earlier I did Big Thunder Mountain. Now I'm coming over to Splash Mountain to hop in line for this. I'm pretty excited about this, actually. Pretty reasonably wet on Splash Mountain, I'd say. But now I'm actually heading back over to Tomorrowland because my next stop is going to be the Astra Orbiter, which opened up on February 25th, 1995. I didn't know it was that recent, actually. I thought that was a lot older of a ride than it is, but apparently not. All right, made it back across the park to Tomorrowland to go ride the Astra Orbiter. Don't you just love how kinetic that Tomorrowland is? There's so much movement always going on, the People Mover and the Astra Orbiter. I love it. Per usual, it's a pretty intense line for this. It's always really popular and the line goes pretty slow, but it's worth it. All right, here we are in the Astra Orbiter. Gonna go ahead and get as high up as I possibly can because that is the best way to experience this. It's all the way up. There's Space Mountain, the Contemporary, and the Carousel of Progress, and Buzz Lightyear, and Tomorrowland, and the Tomorrowland Speedway. Oh, getting dizzy. This is definitely one of my favorite rides. I like doing it by myself if I can because otherwise it's kind of uncomfortable to try to fit somebody in this rocket. And I've tried to do it before with some friends, and it doesn't really work out. You have to be very good friends with them, you know what I'm saying?
Please remain seated until your rocket ship stops and following down to the flight.
Ow.
Welcome back, pilot.
That's the most uncomfortable part. I'm dizzy. So that was the Astra Orbiter. Now we are finally in the turn of the century when it comes to theme park attractions in Magic Kingdom. Kind of, because my next ride is going to be the Mini Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, which technically opened up June 5th, 1999. But it's kind of the closest one in that time frame. So let's go over to Winnie the Pooh. So I made it out of Tomorrowland, passed by the Manatee Party. Pooh and Tigger are over there meeting everybody, and their ride is right next door. All right, here we go. This is always one of my favorite rides to do at Magic Kingdom. The line is pretty interactive. All right, but I'm gonna jump to the on ride now. So here we go, Winnie the Pooh.
One day, on the Lake of Wood, the East Wind traded places with the West Wind. You'll never reach that day.
Okay, so moving right along, that was the Mini Adventures of Winnie the Pooh, which I actually didn't know was 20 years old, but it's still one of my favorites to do. I mean, everything in Magic Kingdom is a favorite, in all honesty, but my next one's gonna be kind of interesting. It's technically not here anymore. It's technically considered seasonal, but not officially that it's not seasonal anymore. I don't know, it's kind of a weird subject, but Stitch's Great Escape opened up on November 16th, 2004, and it's currently not operating, but I still want to go over there anyway, and I'll use maybe some B-roll footage of it because I'm trying to kind of highlight some specific elements of certain rides and how they've been transitioning throughout the years. So let's go over to Tomorrowland again. Of course, continuing the never-ending back and forth, back from Fantasyland into Tomorrowland, to do a ride that I'm not even actually gonna do. I'm just gonna go stand in front of it. All right, feels like I was just here, and I was. And I'm gonna go right over there for the Stitch's Great Escape, which is now Stitch's Alien Encounter character greeting, but it was Stitch's Great Escape. They used to say Stitch's Great Escape, and it no longer does, because now it's just a Stitch character meeting inside there. He's just saying hello to everybody, signing some autographs, taking some pictures. I don't know if you can see that because it's kind of dark in there, but yeah, so the future of this ride, this experience, not really even a ride, it's more of an experience, it's still kind of up in the air, but I'm going to show you, I guess, kind of a clip of at least the Stitch animatronic that was in the ride, because I think it's kind of cool. So, here's a clip. So there you go, that was Stitch's Great Escape, the most thrilling part, sans the chili dog smell that everybody loves so much. So the next attraction is kind of a skip away because not really a lot happened in the 2000s, really. There was a lot of shows and entertainment offerings, but not really any rides. So I'm going to go back to Fantasyland and do Under the Sea, Journey of the Little Mermaid, which opened up December 6th, 2012. So kind of a jump. I'm not really intending for the back and forth to be happening as much as it is, but it just is happening, I guess. But I'm back at Fantasyland. Journey of the Little Mermaid is, of course, all the way back in New Fantasyland. That opened up as like part of the New Fantasyland expansion, with the exception being this, the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train that opened up a little bit later.
What are we doing?
All right, 5-minute wait, I'll do that. And it is starting to rain. Again, for like the 5th time today. Oh, it's just coming down now, that's fine. Do you see that out there? You can literally see it right there, just pouring in right now. Everybody's making a literal bum rush for this ride because it's kind of indoors, although half the queue is not indoors. Today's a Halloween party, so I feel terrible for the people that are wearing their costumes in this. Oh man, I kind of hope that it's not actually a 5-minute wait, so I don't have to go back outside in that, but we'll see. Well, it was a complete walk-on, but I'm not complaining. I get to see my favorite mermaid. I can't breathe.
Where they walk, where they run, where they stay all day in the sun.
And the orchid fish is happy, as often the waves they roll. The fish on the land ain't happy, but they said goes the people.
I knew the past had been nasty. They were killing all their corny rich. But you'll find nowadays I've mended all my ways. Repentance in the night and made a switch.
Boy, you better do it soon. No time will be better. She don't say a word. She won't say the word until he's sleeping.
So just got off of Under the Sea and it looks like it stopped raining, so that is awesome. So my final stop of the day is going to be over at the Seven Dwarfs Mine Train. That's the most recent ride that's been added to Magic Kingdom that opened up on May 28, 2014. Let's go. The weather has been so sincerely weird today, but it's been kind of fun. At least it hasn't been like nauseatingly hot like it usually is. Thankfully this ride is at least right next to the ride that I just did instead of being all the way across the park like the other ones have been today. All right, let's go hop in line. So I think I timed this pretty well because the Halloween party starts in about 5 minutes, actually in about 3 minutes. So I'm one of the last day guests to ride this. It's about a 100-minute wait, so hopefully it's not that long, but we'll see. They said it was a 100-minute wait, but I don't see anybody at all outside, so that's kind of a little bit daunting. Maybe they said that so that it could kind of speed up the line a little bit. That kind of makes sense. Wow, I haven't been here in so long. They totally took out the interactive gem sorting here and they just kind of put in glowing gems that you can touch now. That's kind of cool. Alright, and there we go. I did all the rides that I wanted to do today. There's the other side of the cottage over there, the Doris Cottage. I'm done. I'm heading out. By the way, I literally walked onto the ride. It took me about 15 minutes, and now there's a full extended queue for standby for the Halloween party. Gonna head around the castle and then down Main Street like the plebeian that I am because I don't have a party ticket, but look at this. This means that the lights are coming, and with it, so is Christmas. Alright, so that is my video of Disney through the decades. I got to check out a lot of rides from opening day up until very recently here at Magic Kingdom. That was really insightful for me, just getting to compare and contrast things like show elements and animatronics, everything and how they've evolved from the 1970s up until now. That was really cool, and even to see it chronologically, honestly, just the stagnant moving animatronics at Jungle Cruise where half of them didn't even work, comparing that to Seven Dwarfs Mine Train with the projected faces and the fluid movements, and everything is just really, really cool to me, and I'm glad that I got to see that. I'm glad you got to come along as well. Ended up doing, I think it was 10 rides today. Yeah, Stitch's Great Escape didn't really count, but got to do a lot of stuff, and it definitely took a while. I was here for about 7 to 8 hours, which I didn't expect, but it's also Magic Kingdom, and I also did kind of the more bigger e-ticket rides, I guess. I tried to intersplice. There we go, my camera died because I've just been recording everything today, but it was really cool to get to see all of that. I don't remember the last thing that I said. I think I said that I tried to intersplice as many different kinds of rides as possible, where it was Omni Mover, or it was a roller coaster, or it was just something different, one of the twirly ones like Astra Orbiter. Tried to do that because everything's different, and Disney has a giant, I guess, portfolio of different rides that they have to offer here. So thank you for watching. Again, I don't want to bleed this on any longer than I should, but this was Roy Meets World. This is a monthly vlog series here on the Attractions Magazine channel. If you want to see more of this kind of content, make sure to subscribe and hit the little bell down below to be notified of the different kinds of videos that we have and when we upload them. If you want to follow me personally, I have some links right there that you can follow me on and see different kinds of these videos more often than once a month. But I will see you next month, and have a great day, and I'll see you soon. Real quick though, before I go, I wanted to highlight that I'm wearing this shirt right here, right? And then I also have been wearing this fanny pack all day with the same Mickey on it. What? All right, bye.